Hello everyone, this is Fury Heart. This is a video talking about my experience with the remastered version of Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition. Before I talk about this remaster, I want to mention that I have played the original and still own the physical copy since its original release in the United States. When I played it for the first time, I fell in love with this game. The memorable original soundtrack, the characters, and the very unique combat system. Before I go into further details about this game, I bet you have one thing on your mind. Is Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition worth the purchase? The best way I can word it, it's not the remaster you were hoping for or what I expected going by the announcement at the Nintendo Direct. I am aware by the time I upload this video, most opinions are shared on the internet and reviews have already passed their judgment on this remaster. But I still wanted to share my thoughts on what I could say about it. Let me explain. For those who are unfamiliar with Chrono Cross, it shares the same universe with Chrono Trigger. Throughout the game, you will see certain cutscenes that hint or show characters from Chrono Trigger. In case you were wondering, Chrono Cross is a sequel to Chrono Trigger. While some fans are not okay with how the story handles the Chrono Trigger characters, I can understand where they are coming from, but it didn't stop me from seeing how Chrono Cross ended and being one of my favorite JRPGs on the PlayStation 1. You play as the protagonist Sergei. That's how you pronounce it, right? When I was a teen, I always said Serge, but I think it might be Sergei. Anyways, Sergei is enjoying a nice day until he's suddenly transported away and passes out. When he wakes up and runs to his home, everything is different. His mom is missing, and the people in the village see him as a stranger. He soon discovers that in this world, he doesn't exist. Sergei goes on a journey to find out what happened and why he died 10 years ago, but is still alive in the world he came from. I have always admired this concept where you move between worlds in this game. Some places will have a different experience depending on which world you're in, and for Sergei, being a complete stranger in a world he is familiar with is very odd, but it also makes you think of that what-if possibility. The remaster does come with nice features that make the experience a little more enjoyable, especially when you compare it to the original. These are the type of new features I expect when remastering these games. A slowdown button, a fast forward button, and a button for turning off enemy encounters. This was already mentioned around the release date for the remaster. RPG Site showed their score and the remaster does suffer performance issues. Not just for the Switch version, but all versions including PC. As for the original version, it runs at a solid 30 frames per second. If you want more in-depth details on how both versions run, I highly recommend watching Digital Foundry's video and their very good discussion about how this remaster was handled. While I do favor the updated character models and the updated character artwork in the remastered version, the upscale graphics slightly reminds me of a smudged painted environment, and it does stand out a little bit. And one last thing to mention, the original 12 endings are there and a new secret ending was added for this version only. You only have to beat Radical Dreamers. I'm not gonna try and butcher the French wording of that. And Chrono Cross to see this secret ending. For those curious, RPG Site talks more about it and explains it a lot better since I am not heavily involved with the Chrono Cross lore. I used to back when it originally came out, but over time, I just moved on and forgot about it. Overall, while I had fun visiting the game for the second time, I really wish he was given a better treatment. But that's how predictable Square Enix is nowadays. And with game preservation not looking too great for a lot of older games, it's starting to become a concern as time moves forward and leaves certain classic games in the dust or never touched by a new audience. Unless you buy a Steam Deck. As of this recording, there is a modding community that has worked together to allow Chrono Cross Remaster to run at 60 frames per second. Here's the video footage, the channel name, and the Steam forum post that gives more details about it. This will all be down below in the video description. Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. This took me a while to make this video and I wanted to be informative as possible. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care and have a good day.